Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. The day has arrived. The day where we embark on our most ambitious journey yet. We are currently in Cyprus, and I found a job that takes us all the way from Larnaca, pardon the pronunciation, all the way to Iceland. So that this trip is all in all around 3,800 land distance plus 2,300 ferry distance amounts to around 6,000 plus kilometers. And it takes us all the way from Cyprus, past Greece, Macedonia, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, Austria, Germany, Belgium, the entire UK from south to north, Faroe Islands, and then finally to Iceland. So it's the most ambitious job I've ever taken. I have no assurances that we will get to finish it because some mishaps might happen along the way. Some game updates may happen along the way which can reset the progress, but we will do our very best. Right, so hang on tight. It's going to be a very interesting journey. And we have right now the same Renault Range T low deck variant from the previous Silent Trucking episode, just repainted with the recent paint job from Glover's 1.3 light improvements update. Comes with a paint job, this black and red finish. And this trailer is the Krona Megaliner from Sogard 3 with some of his skins. This one is a German company, looks like. I'm not really familiar with this company, but it looks pretty cool and it goes perfectly well with the paint job of the truck, so we're going with that. Alright, looking good. Let's go ahead and reset that trip. For those who are not familiar, there is a reset trip key in the key bindings. Just look for it, assign a key, and then you can reset your own mileage and fuel economy as well in the dashboard, computer dashboard. Right, so easily from the get-go we can already see the improvements of the textures thanks to Damian's Project Next Gen 1.8. And it's very sad news, you might have heard about it, but he has decided to stop modding, he said. And he said that Project Next Gen has been abandoned. So if you're keeping up with the news, the trucking news, right before Project Next Gen 1.8 got released publicly, Damian got banned from the SCS forums, unfortunately. And I'm not sure if that had any effect on his decision, but yeah, soon after, one of his contacts, I forgot the name of his contact, said that he has abandoned the Project Next Gen totally. I'm still hoping that it's only a temporary thing. Maybe it's burnout, maybe it's frustration, but I'm hoping he comes out of it and gets back to modding because this is just so amazing. Look at the textures used here. Yeah, worlds apart from the default textures. Even comparing with the DLC updated textures. There we go, 3 p.m. Looking good. We are carrying 20 tons of onions. If you look at the distance, 6,194 kilometers, 111 hours. Let's get started. So I'll share with you some updates, news, what's going to happen in the next couple of episodes, next couple of weeks. So you guys have a heads up on what's happening, what's taking place in the Clumsy world. So you guys might have heard, I'll be going on a trip next week of October 14. I'll not be here, so there will be no streams. And, immediately from the beginning, we already smash into something. That's the problem of being a low deck. Oh, and I almost forgot, dang it. Cyprus, you drive on the opposite side of the road. I almost missed that, thank goodness there was a car. I was looking at that side for an oncoming vehicle. Can we squeeze in, guys? Maybe not. So I'll be out next week, but in the process, that's why I took on this very long journey. Because I'm planning to pre-record a lot of videos, as many as I can, so that you guys will have something to watch even while I'm out. Now, I do have a very limited time to do that, so what we can do is I will be recording shorter episodes, shorter but more frequent episodes, so maybe around 30 minutes each, so that we can still have like a video every day, and it will be more spaced out and more accessible to everybody. So hopefully you guys are okay with that, because that is the best I can offer. Also, chances are I might have to cancel the stream this Wednesday, the normal stream where we have flight sim, because as much as I am craving for a flight sim stream, I don't think I will have enough time. I don't think I will have enough time to stream and record at the same time and have videos ready for next week. So that might have to be postponed as well. Sorry about that. But I do promise when we get back to flight simming, we will have a lot of exciting new things to try. Lots of exciting new and expensive things to try. So many payware stuff in flight sim, and I want to try all of them. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. This car is the slowest ever, but we have to make sure not to hit it because it looks mighty expensive. Okay, there you go. He's speeding up now, leaving us in the dust. So yes, those are the announcements, and yeah, we'll try our best to finish this journey. But I'm not sure if even next week will be enough. We might take a couple of weeks for this trip. We will see. We'll do the very best we can. We do have a low deck, so as long as we are traveling on a highway with not so dangerous bends, we should be okay. As long as we're not traveling through some very dangerous looking slopes and whatnot, like that one. At least nothing too steep, because we are a bit low. It should be very good on fuel economy though, so I'm expecting a very good score later on, but we will see. And then about the screenshots, I got a comment again. So it's always a mixed bag when it comes to screenshots. Take a photo here later, but the latest request is to not have screenshots while recording, so that's fine. So I'll keep you guys out of it for now until someone requests to be part of the photo taking procedure again, photo taking instance. Anyway, alright, so I haven't seen many people comment about the experiment that I wanted your help on. If you guys could help me out on that. Try experimenting on your own. Taking a freight market job versus taking a cargo market job with their own trailer, and observing which of those two gives you more stutters. If possible, drive on the same route or similar route, if at the very least, and exactly the same mod, same truck, same everything, so that we get it as consistent as possible. Because there is this theory that when you are using your own trailer, it creates more stutters, micro stutters. Not game breakers, but they do lessen the immersion. And an interesting experiment right now is we are actually using our own trailer, right? This is the Chronomegaliner, as I mentioned. So we are using an own trailer. So far, I have not noticed a significant difference when it comes to stutters. I'm not getting a lot, but we will continue observing, and we will have a lot of time to observe with this 6,000 kilometer journey. Right, so we will see. We will do our very best to observe it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the journey. I'm just going to babble along and probably do some Q&As in the process. But before that, what other updates do I have? Other updates. Let me see. It's quite interesting as well that we are at 12th gear already, even at 80 kilometers per hour. That's nice. Oh. Let me just focus here a bit because it's getting a bit curvy. It should be a short journey here in Cyprus. We should be just driving to the ferry and making our way to Greece. Let me exit through here. Man, this is beautiful scenery all throughout, huh? Thanks to Pro Mods, we have all these very exciting countries, cities to drive in. And it's really amazing to hear that it's going to be part of Truckers MP very soon. Still looking forward to that one. I've not heard any actual release date for it yet, but who knows. When I'm out, usually things happen. So who knows, there might be a big update while I'm out next week. We will see. Man, this feels so festive. I don't know, this feels so much like you're in a vacation. Maybe it's those trees. And even though I see those kinds of trees every day, it still feels different. Also, I won't be going over any of the discoverables. I won't be changing the route because I want the most economical, the fastest route and most economical route, so we save up on fuel and we maximize our fuel efficiency, just like a real trucker. So we will be doing that. Let's see. Where do we go here? Alright, other updates. So as I mentioned, the light improvements. The recent light improvement mod is now 1.3, and as a result, there is no longer a separate lower deck variant. I think if you enable the mod, the lights improvement 1.3 mod, it already includes inside the lower chassis variant. Now, do take note that does not equate. It's not the same as the low deck variant that we're using right now. This is still full low deck, which is different. The one from Glover is a lowered chassis, so it's a normal, the normal chassis, the normal 4x2, 6x2, 6x4. They have been made. They have been lowered a bit, not significantly, but lowered just for aerodynamics. So it looks cooler as well, I'm guessing. Yeah, not significantly lower. I think he balanced it a bit. Aside from that, I saw that there's now a... Oh, ouch! Ferry's going to be trouble for this low deck. Aside from that, I saw that there has been a new Quick Jobs Tune Pack released. Lemesos to Thessaloniki over at Greece. 31 hours travel time. Goodness. Might be dark when we get there. We will see. 2,000 euros. Ouchies. Phew. Who knew taking ferries was so expensive? And yeah, it's night. What time is it? It's midnight. Alright, I guess we can sleep. We can sleep somewhere so that we are traveling always at daytime. Do we want that though? Or would it be nice to be traveling at night? And I mean, it's a long trip after all. Sometimes you travel at night, sometimes you travel in the morning. Welcome to Hellas, Greece. We'll see if we pass by a rest area, which we just did over there. Okay, maybe we do a bit of night driving and then along the way we sleep. Yeah, does that sound good? Good combo. There's something there. Okay, here we can sleep. Yeah, at the border. That can work for us. Okay, I can do that. So a little bit of night driving just to experience every possible combination, even on this short episode. Yeah, so I did see an updated Quick Jobs Tune Truck mod. And you might remember, some of you guys might remember, for those who have been in the channel a bit longer, you might remember the Trucker for Hire series. I really love that series. Where we basically took a car and roleplayed as being a trucker for hire. Not as a guy who owns a trucking empire, but more as a normal guy having his own car, taking trucking jobs from different companies, being like a mercenary, a trucking mercenary. and taking jobs from different employers. So we take different trucks every time, going to different places from different companies. And that was a really nice series. I know a lot of people like that, but it had to stop sometime because the main requirement, well, there are two main requirements for that series. One is we had to have a decent car mod, and two, the quick jobs had to be more exciting. So the trucks available in the quick jobs had to be more varied than the default basic ones. And after some time, the quick jobs mod that I was using had become unusable, I think, because it was not updated anymore. So I had to stop the series. But now that the quick jobs tuned truck mod, that's a mouthful, is now available again, and now by a different guy. I forgot the name. Is it Jigsaw? I think he was inspired by Pendragon, but I think he came up with this mod on his own. These are all like parts from him or configurations from him. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that one, and let me know if you are interested in seeing a Trucker for Hire series come back, okay, where we do just that, what I mentioned. The only other requirement we are missing then would be the car. If you can recommend decent car mod to me, let me know. I don't want anything fancy, nothing, no sports cars or whatever. It has to be like a simple guy's car, like I don't know what is a Golf, a Toyota Corolla, something basic, something that is not fancy, something that is a very normal mode of transport for normal guys like us. That would make us really feel like a trucker, and we can immerse ourselves in the trucking world, finding interesting jobs and going there, stuff like that. And now with the additional pause function in my OBS Studio recorder, I think it will be even more so immersive. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me know if you'd be interested, okay? I'm still kind of playing with the idea, but let me know if you like it. But in the meantime, we have 6,000 kilometers to go. Well, now actually we've covered a lot. It's down to 4,800 thanks to the ferry ride, the fast forward ferry ride. So we did get a bit of help there. But yeah, still, I would call it as a 6,000 kilometer journey. Anyway, what other updates do I have? I saw a nice new tool that I can use for extracting SCS files. You know how some of the SCS files are quote-unquote broken because the modders don't want us to access them? But sometimes you want to modify things on your own, not to share it to others, but you just want to customize the experience, and I think we have the right to that. So it's someone made a tool that allows us again to do that. I think it even can open EVR sound mods or something. So it's a powerful tool, but I'm not advertising it blatantly, only for those who are watching this, because I know you guys are responsible. If you've reached this point, I know that you guys are you don't have malicious intent, and you are responsible. So if you ever use that tool and access some locked stuff from the modders that you like, you will not abuse the power. So it looks like there's a checkpoint somewhere here. Is there there's something in that side, or do I really have to wait on this side? Okay, there is something on there. I can go to that other lane. Man, thank goodness we have EVR sounds with this truck. I don't think I can do 6,000 kilometers on an SES default sound. And I know, Some of the people really like the default SES sounds, but I'm not one of them. And I'm the one behind the driver's wheel, so I have the power to choose. At least, thank you. Everything is in order. You know that this is part of the new Pro Mods content, because it has those checkpoints which have only been made available as of, well, after the Pro Mods, after the Baltic DLC release. Okay, I'm hoping we can stop through here. Maybe just stop here on the side, like so. How long do we have? 77 hours, 188 hours to go. Oh yeah, we have all the time. We don't have to rush at all. Let's get some rest. There we go. Still a bit cloudy over there, but here it's much sunnier. Perfect. Time to start our trip again. Let's get going. Now, do we need to have our lights on? Not so sure. It depends on the country. Some countries require you to have headlights on all the time, some don't. What I learned is that the best way to do that is to check the AI vehicles as a nice mini and check if they have their lights on and just follow their lead, because usually they know their stuff. And I don't think they have their lights on, so we'll keep it off at the moment. Do we have DRLs? Let me have a look. I don't think we do. Right, let's go and stop here. Oh, come on. Just a little bit more. Okay, there you go. Read that. I don't know how to read Greek. Is that Greek? Maybe. Alright. Just passing through Greece, now crossing over to... what does it say here? Oh, how do you read that? Macedonia, maybe. So there might be a little bit of political discussion here, but let's try to keep it out of the discussions, okay? Might be a bit controversial. I'm just reading what is here in the map. So if you disagree, please keep it civil. Let's enjoy the journey in the map and stay out of politics and stay out of hairy discussions. Friendship motorway, yeah, let's keep the friendship going instead. I like that. Oh, I remember these roads. I remember making the trailer for Pro Mods 2.40, I think that was, or 2.30. You might even see it in my homepage of the channel. That the unofficial trailer I did for Pro Mods. I really enjoyed that one. It takes a long time to do, but from time to time I do enjoy doing that. It does feel like something changed in the transmission. I'm not sure if SES updated anything, but it seems more like this gearbox is perfect now for 80km driving. Before, I remember it was more perfect for the French roads where you can go up to 90km, because before it would only go to 8 to 12th gear around 85km and up. Now it's going up to 12 on like 78km and up. It's quite interesting. Not sure what changed that, but I do like it. No complaints there. And we did have a stutter there. You guys noticed? Micro stutter. I do have that though, even on freight markets, so it's not really a big deal. I don't think that's the own trailer's problem, but we'll see as we go along. Maybe the longer the job, the more it gets, the more troublesome it gets. We'll see. We will see. It could be a whole lot of different factors, and it's so hard to pinpoint, so really need your help, guys, on this. Also, I don't think we'll have enough time, so I won't do Q&As for now. I'll probably start with the Q&As in the next episode. But yeah, if you guys have questions, now is the time to ask them, because I will need a lot of them, because I will be pre-recording a lot of videos, a lot of episodes for this trip. and it would be nice to have something to talk about. So if you have questions, topics you want me to discuss and expound on, let me know, okay? As soon as possible, because I will be pre-recording a lot of them. Slow down here. Beautiful retarder sound there. Okay, there you go. And yeah, that's part of EVR sounds for sure. Go through here. That's a very cute stop sign. You almost can't see it. 8 euros. I'll take it. Thank you. Right, let's look for the next rest area. I think we'll have to end the episode there. As I mentioned, we'll have to keep these a bit shorter so that I can afford to make more videos. Otherwise, yeah, do expect as well a bit of slowdown in the videos in case I'm not able to record for the entire thing. Might have to skip a few days. There might be some days where there are no videos, but we'll do our very best. Okay? So hang tight. What do these signs say? Are these in readable format for me now? Some of them are, some of them aren't. Quite tricky. Skopje. That's how you read it even. Okay, there it seems to be like an English equivalent, so that's good. We are not totally left in the dark. But man, this looks so good, doesn't it? And especially with the early autumn mod from Grimes. The trees are just... oh, I love that combination. I really love... autumn is my favorite season. And I don't get to experience that in my normal day in where I'm from. So I really appreciate it when I go outside the country and I go to a place which has 4 seasons. I'm there in autumn because the varied colors of the trees just add so much beauty to the scenery. Some of you guys might not appreciate that so much anymore if you're like living there, but I think you guys do. Something I noticed when I was in Japan, and I'm guessing this would be the same in other countries as well, or is it one of those Japanese quirks? You let me know. But I was so happy to see that they are very joyful whenever the season changes, like from winter to spring, especially because they have all these cherry blossoms. Like they live there their entire lives, they live there year by year, they see that kind of thing year by year. But still, the moment that spring hits, you can see the smile on their faces and they just really enjoy, go out in the parks. Like, they really love that transition from winter to spring when they can go out and enjoy the sun again and still have the very comfortable weather. Is it the same in Europe, in the US, and anywhere else where you have 4 seasons? When you transition from winter to spring, or something like from summer to autumn, do you guys like rejoice and like go out and spend more time outside, or how does it go? Or is it more like more meh to you? I can imagine the winter to spring, because like being stuck at home inside for 3 months, maybe not really fully 3 months, but being a bit like having a hard time going out because of the snow piling up, have to clean a lot, clean up your lawn, make sure your car isn't stalling or not get stuck buried under the snow. That can get very tedious, and having that kind of problem and then finally reaching spring and being free of that curse, so to speak, I guess it's a very refreshing feeling, isn't it? Alright, let's go and look where we can stop here. Okay, there is a checkpoint there. That's perfect. Yeah, we can stop right there. That looks good. A rest area where we can also fuel up a little. Yeah, because we are like 3/4 fuel tank. Well, I guess we don't really need to fuel up just yet, so that we don't have to carry fuel if we don't need to. So I'm not sure if I'm not sure about the fuel prices. Is it more expensive here versus in Central Europe maybe, or Western Europe? Well, we'll just have to see, I guess, won't we? Yeah, hope you guys are going to enjoy this mini series, and yeah, hope to read your comments, and please don't be upset if I don't react to your comments immediately. I might be out of the country. I might not be as responsive because of the different tasks, but I'll do my best to reply and check your comments out, okay? So please do still comment, and yeah, number one thing, questions and topics to talk over while we are having this journey, so you're not having a silent trucking episode immediately like this one. I don't know, personally I like it with commentary, but I do understand some people like it silent trucking version. But yeah, I think for these episodes I will have them mostly with commentary if I can manage it. I don't know, I just I don't know, I just like it so much, being able to talk with you guys and share my thoughts, my inner workings, or however you call it. Let's go and move to the right here for trucks. And after this checkpoint is where we should be stopping somewhere. Actually, also stop there. No, it's a bit skimpy. We can stop here. It's going to be hard to reverse. No, let's just stop in a proper rest area after we've cleared customs and whatnot, so we get that out of the way. It's always a relief after you're done with the checks. So in my flight to Warsaw, in case I didn't say that, I'm going to Warsaw next week. I tried getting in touch with ALMAR. ALMAR is the famous guy who is making the SKRS and other SKRS shifter and other trucking paraphernalia. I tried getting in touch with him because I knew he was from Poland. Maybe I could buy the indicator switch thingy. Very nice device that he made. But he said apparently that he cannot do shipments to hotels. So even if I'm staying in Warsaw in Poland, it's not going to be possible for him to deliver to me, which is a bit sad, but okay. But yeah, anyway, so I'll have to find a different supplier or a different way of getting that. I was hoping I could leverage me being there already, so I could save up on shipping costs and whatnot. Alright, let's go and stop here. One more checkpoint. That's okay, easy peasy. So yeah, the trip to Warsaw, I'm very excited about the flight. I have, there are two legs of the flight. One is, the first leg I think is with the 747. No, my bad. The first leg is with an A380. An Airbus A380. Yeah, that's the guy with that's the plane with the 4 engines. It's not very common anymore, but still happens. And the second leg would be a 777, I think. So both very amazing planes, and I'm excited to enjoy the trip, the flight. I hope I can get a nice seat, like a nice window seat, so I can enjoy the sceneries and the wing view and all that stuff. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll post many stories, as many stories as I can over on Instagram. So if you haven't yet, follow me there. Instagram.com/theclumsygeek, or yeah, just search me in IG. Just search the Clumsy Geek, one word, and you'll find me there. Follow me. Alright, let's go ahead and park here. So this could be a bit of a tighter turn, but I think we're okay. perfect. Alright, we can keep that. Alright guys, we will stop here at the moment. Catch you guys in the next episode. Please don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button if you did enjoy this one. Share with your friends, comment. I'll be waiting for you. Thanks for watching and catch you in the next episode. Clumsy trucking guys, and bye bye. Have a nice day.